So today we're going to talk about the brains of your vehicle. So this is an ECU.
Okay, so what's ECU?
Well, what this does is it takes signals from the engine. So you've got signals that come in from your crank and your camshaft, and what that does is it tells the computer when to fire your spark plugs.
Alright, so essential to have one of those then?
Oh, definitely. A vehicle will not run without one of these. Not a modern day vehicle anyhow. Other features of these is it determines the fueling on the vehicle. So if you have a map fitted to your vehicle, what it will do is it will alternate the fueling and the air ratio mixtures. Now, what's really important with these things are that when you have a fault that occurs in your vehicle, these things will show up an engine management light on your dashboard, and those can be read via use of one of these.
So these are specialist tools then?
Yeah, I mean, you can get most of these on eBay. They range from anywhere between £10–15 all the way up to £2,000 to £3,000, depending on the kind of equipment that you want.
So can anybody use one of these? Yeah,
they're quite basic. What you do, you plug in and you have a menu. And on the most basic ones, you just have a menu. You click, scroll down, you read the faults, and it gives you the opportunity to clear the faults.
Oh, that's quite useful then.
Very much so. This should be the first port of call for finding faults on any modern classic vehicle.
So the garage, when they say that you've got to go to the garage to have these read, you don't need to do that then?
No, not necessarily. You can. Most garages won't do work on a vehicle without reading the faults themselves. However, this gives you the opportunity to be able to repair things that you can repair at home.
Okay. So what's the difference then? Because I noticed you've got a few on there. What's the difference between them?
So this is the entry-level budget one. I think this was about £16 off eBay. This, like I said, will do your basics. It'll just read the faults, and it will also pull up live data such as your fueling ratios and bits and pieces. Then you've got your more specialist ones. So like this is specific to Volkswagens. So this one will enable you to not only just access your ECU, your main ECU, but it'll actually allow you to access your ABS ECU and also your airbag ECU. So you can determine faults on any of those systems. Then you've got this one. Again, this one's for an Alfa Romeo and for Italian cars, so your Fiats and your Alfa Romeos. Basically does the same thing as these other two. And then you've got this. This is an Adelphi. This is a more specific one. This is used for fault finding on a multitude of vehicles across the range. This can also be used to program ECUs as well. So the difference in price actually does equate to the difference in what you can do with the unit.